Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Commodore4ever here. I'm doing a follow-up video to a video I did probably a year ago. It was a series on bringing back the Commodore4ever bulletin board. There was quite a few issues with it at the time, and I couldn't get it all sorted out the way I wanted to, so I kind of just put it on the back burner. I revisited it lately and got it all worked out. So, well, the thing that made that happen was I was cleaning up here in the shop, ran into the old actual hard drive that I used to put the bulletin board on when I started. I checked it out. It was still on there, so I got inspired to bring it all back, and we got it complete, up and running. So here it is, Commodore4ever bulletin board. It's running Color 64, 7.37. I've done a good many mods to it, speed it up a little bit as far as taking out things that didn't necessarily need to be there and making some shortcuts. The trick to this whole bulletin board thing, in my case, was that I use Starlink as my internet provider. Starlink does not allow port forwarding, and if you're familiar with setting up a bulletin board, you need to be able to allow access to a certain port for your bulletin board to be accessed on. Starlink doesn't allow you to do that. So there has to be, you have to set up a workaround. The workaround is to set up a tunnel. I've never done any of this before. Last year, never had to. So anyway, there's some online services that allow you to do that. On my Windows PC, I'm running, I don't know how you say it, ngrok, a little service that creates this tunnel from outside access point. You access that point, and then it pushes the connection straight to this Commodore 64 to run the bulletin board. I plan on making a more technical video later on about how all it's done, if there's any interest in it. If not, it's not that difficult to figure out, especially if you use some AI assistants, ChatGPT or Grok, XAI. So either one of those, they'll help you get it going. Really simple to do, just a couple steps. And then the other trick was getting an address pointed to that local access point. So normally you would set up a DNS type of rerouting, and I had to do that also. Quite a few steps, but anyway, the bulletin board is up and running. It was an older version, I believe from around 2017. So I was able to retain all the messages. So I've got all the old messages on here, quite a few, hundreds of them. So if you want to, log into the bulletin board, please do. Take it easy on it. Don't disconnect by just cutting the connection. Please log out, because that does cause some issues with these old bulletin boards. But anyway, we'll run through it real quick. If you're not familiar how to connect to a bulletin board, just do some Google search on that. I don't want to get into this long of a video explaining all that. But once you log in, you'll be greeted with this prompt here. This is just your opening page. It's going to ask for your member number. So when you sign up at the Commodore4ever bulletin board, you get a member number, and you have to put in your member number and your password. So you'll enter your member number. I'm the sysop. By default, mine's 2. Password. Now, it's not ultrasonic fast. This bulletin board runs at 2400 baud, but it's fun. It brings back the old, original feel to bulletin board systems, and that's the whole point of running off of Color 64, the earlier version. We've got we got message boards. uploads, downloads. There's a few games on here. You know, it's just an all around fun thing to do. If you want to, you know, log into the bulletin board, you have to have a Wi-Fi modem and a terminal program to run on your Commodore. You can run it on, you know, any Commodore. I would suggest Commodore. You could probably run it on some other things using the non-Commodore graphics. But, I mean, the whole point is to get the Commodore graphics. So use a terminal program that supports those colors like CCGMS. 2021 is the one I suggest. That's the one I use. And the address is C4, the number 4, ever, BBS.ddnsgeek.com, port 298. And I'll post that up here somewhere for you so you can see it. Check out the bulletin board. Let me know what you think. And I'll get the snapping on that other video showing all the technical stuff.